You don't?
I'd rather take some.
That's a fact.
I'd rather not say my political stances on some stuff, but I'm not either party.
Yeah.
But I would say that I would sign up some leftist niggas to come with me to go to Mars to chill. Because at least they understand me and they're not going to judge me based off of my color and my skin. I would rather that than a bunch of conservative motherfuckers.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, it's just another system that you're walking into at that point.
I mean, of course, but if I'm a part of the structure of the system and I'm becoming
they're gonna make you a mayor. They're gonna instantly make you get to
You're a pioneer, nigga. You're a pioneer.
I don't seek that level of power.
You don't have to, but I'm saying like, would you want to go? I'm saying, would you want to go to another planet?
I already gave it to you. Like,
what's gonna take you to get to
So
Mars?
you wouldn't want to go. What about you? Would you go if you become like a mayor?
Nah, we're getting Nate to Mars. He's coming to Mars.
What do you want? I'm tired of this anyway. The Earth's gonna blow up.
Now we need him.
Bro, I hated this nigga for years.
If my quality of life
what
is
do you
good,
want, Nate?
if my quality of life is good,
okay, it's gonna be great.
I'm able to sustain. I can interact with other people, not the same like 5 niggas I see every single day.
Perhaps we're gonna recruit more people. So that's it.
How many? You said 100,000 people is there already?
It's 100,000.
Are they already there by the first day?
And they're producing.
They're all going that same day, like, oh, we're all moving in
babies
today, and it's like a thing.
Nah.
But I can never come back to Earth.
Nah, you can. You can. It's just gonna take 5 more years.
Can I come back and forth?
I'm saying that you can.
Absolutely.
Nobody said you.
Why wouldn't I go?
I'm saying that you live there.
You're gonna die if you do it a lot, though. Like every time you travel is 5 years off your life, though.
Is it 5 years to travel from Mars to Earth?
Yeah, like if he goes from Mars to Earth to Earth to
17
back.
days or some shit. Like
Nah,
70
he
days,
lose 5
like
years
2
to
equinoxes or whatever the fuck. I don't know, that's like a couple months.
Nah, it's instant transmission. But he's just gonna have to give up 5 years of his life. It's instant. Remember Goku?
Yeah.
Instant transmission?
Of course.
That's what he's gonna do.
But that's what I'm thinking, like,
but
is that worth it, per se?
Not to go back and forth, but...
That's what I'm saying. If I'm moving lifespan,
he's making up these rules. I'm saying like, motherfucker, you can go there and you can come back. You can see your mom in like 17 days.
Nah, not 17 days.
It just takes 17 days to get from Mars to Earth. And I'm saying like, if he wants to get home, maybe like 20.
What?
It's like going to the country at that point. I would go, sure.
Go for a month. You have to travel for a month to go back to like Earth. But
I haven't planned it out, but yeah.
But like, yeah,
I see you.
You can come back. I don't know.
Like I'll see you in like January. I'll visit you home.
I'm not making up these rules about like you can't come back.
Nah, but I'm saying if you're doing instant transmission, you know that's gonna affect your health. I don't give a fuck.
That never affected Goku's health.
He's a guy. Goku's a god.
If he was not a god when he learned that.
It would have hurt him.
He was not a god.
He's not even human. You compare yourself to Goku, nigga. You crazy.
I'm not. Because he never taught that to anybody else. He never taught that to anybody else. He was like, oh, can you teach me that? Krillin was like that one day, and he's like, sure, and he never did.
Wait,
that nigga
Krillin
lied. He capped. Yeah. He's like, can you teach me that one day?
Okay.
When he came back, and then he was like, all right, sure, and he never did it.
Knowledgeable.
That nigga was capping, bro.
Yeah.
Krillin was always capping, though. He was always
Krillin was never capping. Krillin was honest about his shit. He knows he was gonna like die. He died like 4 times.
He was a bitch about it. Like,
this nigga died 4 times, bro. He died 4 times. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
They said 4 times.
So
he died like 4 times. If you count GT.
Man.
He died like 4 times.
He died again. That shit.
Yeah, he died as an old man. He got shot by that android.
He got shot? Wait,
he got shot with energy and shit. But yeah, he died.
So yeah, if there's like no health negatives, if it's all worth it, then yeah, I would go.
There's gonna be some health negatives, bro. You're going to a whole different atmosphere. You're gonna drink a whole different type of water. Like niggas get sick drinking regular water from different countries.
I'd assume they purify it a certain way.
Nah, you're gonna drink Mars water. You're gonna get sick, bro. Alright. You're definitely it's gonna affect your health some type of way. Unless you was born in Mars, you're good.
It's definitely my style.
Who's cold? Oh, that's his sick.
This is definitely my style.
Bro, I thought that was your shit.
Yeah, right?
This shit's way too big for you.
No, I actually like bigger jackets. I like my ranch jacket.
That's bigger than ranch jacket.
Slightly.
I think it's big on me.
Slightly, but I fuck with it. How big is this guy?
I don't even remember. I got this again.
This shit 3X.
This is not 3X.
And that's from the air when they...
Wow. It is huge.
How many is it?
5X.
That's what I thought.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna bring something crazy up.
What?
What if all this shit is fake though?
What is fake?
Oh, simulation theory?
Yeah, the solar system.
I can believe we're in The Sims. Like we're just like doing that. Blah, 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 blah. This is like some other.
But what if this is really what it is? Like it's just a whole plane. It's literally a plane of existence, bro. And like they're just throwing this simulation of each other.
That's our life.
I don't know.
It doesn't change anything for me. You know what I mean?
If you died right now, what would you think your energy would go and transfer into? Saying that you became like the fourth dimension is supposed to be the like when, I get not quite, but I guess so. Yeah, like the transfer. I'm saying like if you were to.
What is death though?
Ceasing to be.
To be what though? Like your physical form?
I guess so.
Just your physical. Like,
but because we're in the dimension of building, and the next one after that is the dimension of being.
Because we can't consider when the spiritual
like,
is dead.
Yeah. What would you be if you were in the fourth dimension?
If I were in a dimension?
I got you. Stop. When I get off this train. Here you go. 6 feet. Y'all niggas are
It was amazing.
Talking about like the 4th episode, like that's like season 1, right?
No, that's like season 4. It's like
let me see.
into it, but it's like
dinner party.
But I've watched it. Yeah, I watched it so many times where it's like now I'm like kind of bored by it. Like I keep it on as background.
I get bored by it.
My girl think that shit's
I've just watched it.
If it's
so
on
many
as
times.
background, I start paying attention to it. I've seen it like so. I think you agree. I've seen every episode like so many fucking times.
Yeah.
I've seen it like once.
I hate it when Michael left though. It was just
Yeah, after Michael left, they kind of.
When they had a new
But then
boss.
that last episode kind of made up for it. I feel like that last episode.
Oh, because all the loose ends were tied and shit.
What was good with Will Ferrell? Why they have Will Ferrell's?
He like
That's
left.
when it started going down.
No, he was there because he was gonna replace him, and then like he was there for like a day, and then he got hurt, and he had a brain injury, and then he couldn't be the boss anymore.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he had a brain injury. Then like it made no sense. He walked all the way back to the office from the hospital. It was a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what it was for. That's when I was losing interest.
I mean, I got The Office after I graduated like high school and shit. So like, I was a little later on it. Like around the time like I think Michael was leaving, I think I got into it. So it was like my friend had Netflix. It was on Netflix, and it's like there's like a million episodes. So
I watched it after that. So I was at my super Christian cousin's family's house. And they don't just watch anything. So they were just throwing on old episodes of The Office and talking about how much it sucked that Michael left. So that's when I started watching it.
Yeah. That's a good way to get into it.
But I started it from like the beginning. Even after he left.
Yeah.
So
I rewind back to it sometimes. I mean like I watch it if I'm like at home, it's like 5 a.m. and I'm like drunk and I'm just like, alright, let me just get some food and just watch something, and then that's something to watch, and it's just funny. It's like a quick way to laugh.
What time you getting up?
What, usually?
Yeah, 5 a.m.
No, 5 a.m. is
that
when I'm
puts
going to sleep.
Right, and then what time you getting up?
Like noon.
Or like 1 or 2?
I get up at like, probably like 12, usually.
12.
I try to get ready. Like, I'm trying to be ready for the day by like 3.
About 3?
By like 3, maybe. Then I'll start like maybe like recording and shit. Like, there's a whole like process, I guess, to it. But and definitely like, cause I work nights and I'm just a night owl anyway. I'm usually at bars when they're like closing, and it's like, all right, where we're gonna go do next?
Right.
And then and I have friends that are bartenders.
Yeah, my day is totally different.
Yeah, how early do you get up?
I have to get up late. I try to get up before 10:30.
God.
It's enough.
What time do you get up usually?
it depends. If I have a morning shift, I get up by 6:30. If I don't, I try to be up by 9:10.
Wow.
Sometimes I
Why
feel
9:10?
like that. I like to smoke before work.
Yeah.
What about
No,
9 to
but I
15?
don't want to be high while I'm at work. So I gotta smoke hours.
Oh, you don't
before
want
work.
you don't want to be. Oh, so you'd rather be
Smoke,
burnt.
take another shower.
You'd rather be burnt at work. That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
Like you're not high, but you're just kind of like I was high earlier. You're kind of like tired, and you're just like, all right.
at that point, yes. But that's
Yeah.
only because when I'm high, I kind of do stupid shit. So I won't think about things.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to, like, I work with money. So
Oh,
I
okay.
can't.
What you do?
Okay.
Bank telling?
No, I guess Stop and Shop. CDH.
I used to work there.
Services,
That place
cash
sucks.
office.
Fuck that.
It
place.
does suck.
Yeah.
It does suck. 100%.
sucks.
But mad people going there though, so like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
And my main job is money.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate using calculators, so I like to do it all in my head.
I can't do that.
And
Yeah.
if I'm high, sometimes I'm just sitting there like, wait, what?
I get that. I usually smoke like literally right before I step into work. Like I'm usually high during most things that I do. So, but I get it, like, cause I remember like there was like mornings, like especially like when you wake up really early in the morning, I feel like it hits you like a different kind of high.
It is different.
Especially your first smoke of the day is just like, what the
sun.
fuck? Like,
The sun
alright.
hitting different. It just feels different.
Yeah, like the sun is still kind of rising,
It's just-
and you're just like, what the fuck? It's like 9 in the morning, and I remember like doing shit like that where it's like I used to go to Stop and Shop, and there was this dude that used to work there named Mervin that I fucking hated so fucking much.
Named Mervin.
And I would leave his house because I was like living with him at the time, and then I would go to work at like 9 a.m. Do that shit to like 3, and then maybe go to my job across the street at the parlor. I used to work at the parlor too. And
After that job.
yeah, and I would do it till like 6 or 7, and then I would leave. And then I bet eventually when I was doing that schedule, because I only had like really like 1 day off, like a day and a half, if you really want to count that. But when I got my first apartment, that's what I had. And that's when I first met you too. Yeah, when you first came to my first apartment. Yeah. But yeah, that shit was weird because I would get like really high. I would take like mad. There was like smoothies there. I would have the smoothies, enjoy that. Mervin was an idiot, so that was kind of a thing.
I whipped this thing up.
He's trash, bro. He's trash. He's trash, bro. He was such a dick. Is Dawn still there?
He's trash.
Okay. Dawn's okay, I guess.
She hates me now.
She's in.
I don't know why she hates me.
Fuck your stuff.
Literally every time I go on break, she'll ask people about me. Like, where's Cassie? What's she doing? Where'd she go?
Is Onyx still there?
Yes.
And I don't know. There's so many people that left from there. I haven't worked there in like 4 years.
I started 3 years ago.
Stop and Shop. It's a whole thing.
That's where we met.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, that's where I met you too. I met you one time before this.
Yeah, I have seen you before.
Yes.
It was brief.
Very brief, very brief. It was a good day, I think. I don't remember the day exactly. I just know I had a good time.
Roll up.
This? I mean, you just pack it. That's the difference. The paper length doesn't matter. It's just how much is in there.
No.
Which I want to jump
That's
into
not
some
the
videos.
case.
Whatever. Just let me know when it's one.
What if animals are the keys to the next
You can talk about music because we haven't gotten to music. I just still didn't hear your album.
Which one?
What do you recommend?
Yeah, I ain't listened to that shit yet.
Listen to issues.
Because I heard Fun and I re-listened to it.
Yeah.
That shit ain't fire, bro.
It is cool.
It's there, I guess.
They said it's there.
It's there.
Great.
Yeah, listen to
Niggas
it.
stop fucking with it.
Red Fires, and I want to listen to Unlocked by Denzel Curry.
Oh, I listened to Unlocked. Unlocked was there. I guess I'll hold my opinions.
Alright.
But I heard that. I don't remember what else you recommended.
Fuck the World by Red Fires.
Yes, I didn't listen to that.
Alright.
I tried to get to it. I tried. I forgot what I listened to.
Well, you listening to it on Tidal, Apple Music?
Spotify.
Alright. Yeah, I'll send the links, bro.
What else? I wanted to talk about the Lizzo thing way more. I feel like that shit was hilarious.
Oh, Lizzo?
I wanted to talk about it so much more.
No, I don't want to give her
It's
more.
already gone. It's
more
already
celebrity.
gone. It's
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give her more celebrity than right about the time.
fine. What else? What else is there? What else do we know? What's the topic you guys been talking about lately or thinking about lately? Anybody?
Been thinking about everything.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Been thinking about.
What is that? What have you guys been thinking?
We already touched on possible passing, but like you gave a little quick thing.
What do we know?
Nothing.
Exactly.
We know just enough.
I don't even.
There's actually a funny thing that you brought up that made me think of my nephew.
What's up?
That when you were talking about if people grew up around sisters.
That, I mean, that's gonna change how you think on shit.
No, it is.
I grew up with my sister.
nephew, he's 6 now. We got him when he was around, what, 4? It was right before his 5th birthday. We had him for a year. So
don't be a shit.
there's like 3 of us that live in my house. Me, my mom, my brother.
Yeah.
And
so
so my little
straight.
brother's never really in the house.
So yeah, straight, bro.
So when we first got my nephew, he wanted to like do more female shit. Like he'll sit on the toilet instead of stand up.
I mean,
At
that's what he
first.
knows.
Sitting on the
Yeah.
toilet is actually nice.
Because he's around me and my mom, and we literally keep the door open in the bathroom. Because if we're watching him, we can't keep the door closed. If some shit happens, we gotta rush the fuck out.
Right.
So he'd basically see us doing that, so he'd want to sit on the toilet. And there was this one instance where we went to McDonald's, and you know, they got the girls' toys, they got the boys' toys.
Right.
The boys' toys were Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
The girls' toys were Hello Kitty. And he likes animals, so he wanted the Hello Kitty stuff. And he wanted the necklace at first, but they didn't have it. So my mom pulled out the Hello Kitty toys and she's like, these are the toys that they got. And he chose the purse. So I think honestly it's because, you know,
It's just what he's around.
he
like,
sees me and my mom carrying
that's what's
purses.
Cool, and like that's what
And
it
he
is.
likes animals,
He's not
so he
gay.
just wanted the purse.
He's not gay. He's not.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He doesn't know what
No,
that
he
is.
flirts with women.
Right.
He
right.
flirts. There was one time with a waitress where he was like
He doesn't even know he's flirting. It's just natural.
no, he had these Starburst candies, and they were like 2 flavors in one. So the waitress was like, "Oh, can I have one? Oh, that's so cool. They got 2 flavors. Like, is that for you?" And he goes, "No, it's for you." That's pretty.
Smooth talk, like he said.
He would tell some, like, my friends would be like, "Oh, I got a plane. I got a fast plane." Like, he did little subtle flirting things. It was cute. But he wanted
That's
to
what I'm saying.
purse.
He's just living his life right now. Like,
Yeah, he's a kid.
you trying to put kids in labels and shit right now? Like, it's some bullshit. Like, nigga talking about I'm transgender now. Like, nigga, how? I don't even know what that means. That's all I'm saying. Like, come on, that shit is just unnatural. That's what I'm saying. Let niggas live their lives.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I know, like, Wade, he's just doing shit for the media right now. He really is. Like, he's all over. Like, nigga was a fucking judge in the All-Star game for the dunk contest. Like,
Oh, yeah.
his face is all over the shit right now. That's what they wanted Kobe to do. Keep on. I'm sorry. No more Kobe.
Nah, that's cool. I mean,
No. Kobe. Over the signs. 24 seconds. Fuck
Music.
fuck that.
Alright, so
Fuck up anything.
yeah, so
Music. Pop Smoke.
we're gonna talk about that.
We were supposed to talk about that too before he died.
Yeah,
We talking
he had a
about
lot
Poppy
of
first.
potential, man.
Nah, he did.
I thought I compared him. I had a point before where I said that if 50 Cent dropped like in 2020, he would sound like Pop Smoke.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, and you know,
But it's like, it is what it is. I ain't listen to his album. I ain't really listen to his shit.
I listened to parts of his album.
I listened to the
Like some
yeah,
of the
I said
songs.
parts. I listened to a bunch of songs actually, like more than
Who recommended? You recommended it, right? Like,
We were both talking about it.
yeah,
We were both talking about it.
yeah. Ton of potential. Rest in peace to him and his family, and my girl's still his family, I guess. You know,
Yeah, that's a sad
20 years.
situation.
You know, I think it was 20.
I think it was
That's
nigga
crazy.
Like,
I thought he was like 37.
Yeah, he carried himself so much older and had a deep ass voice. I thought, you know, he's older, but like
same thing like Pac and Biggie though. The niggas was only 23 and 24.
crazy. Thing.
24 and 25, but yeah.
25. Who was 25?
Tupac.
Nah, he was 24.
He's 25, bro.
He was 24.
He's 25.
Fact
bro.
check. I'm gonna throw the technical.
He
nigga.
died in 1996. After his
Right.
birthday. He's a fucking Gemini like both
Right.
of us. He
His
died
birthday
in
is on
September.
my shit.
And he died September that year.
Right.
So he's 25.
Perhaps not.
Perhaps yes,
I think
nigga.
he got you on that one.
Damn, come on,
Bro, Tupac and Biggie shit has been thrown at me so many times where it's like I don't even care anymore, bro. Like
You gotta care.
I don't care because they're not
You
even
gotta
like,
care,
They're
bro.
not even my top 5. They're not even my top 5 neither.
What's your top 5 all time? I was thinking about that too. That was gonna be one of the questions.
I don't know, but they're not in it though.
Let me
I'd have
just
to
hear
work-
what's your top
He died
5?
25, bro.
All
Tupac
time.
died at 25.
All time
Um,
of everything, every genre doesn't matter.
I
Top
need
five,
time to
anything.
think.
You got all the time.
One quick
Big
one
is
for me, and it's
top
like
5
a weird
of all
one.
time, like nigga. You can
But
listen
and
to
it's
that
gonna
person.
sound weird, but I'm even now I'm always gonna just put Tyler there. Tyler's
Perry?
there. No, what? No. What the fuck?
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. He's gonna be in my top 5. He's
Yeah, I
gonna be in my
could've-
top 5
I
Word of all
agree.
time?
all time.
Damn.
He's gonna just evolve from here. He's been a
second
great artist for so long
All time.
already.
Wait, hold up.
He's
All
just gonna
time.
make better
His
shit.
personal top
All
5?
time.
He's gonna make shit for years
Not
ago.
even rap music. All like Bob Marley, Michael
Yes.
Jackson.
His last
his
album was
personal
not
list.
a rap album. Flower Boy was partially a rap album, but it
What
was
the fuck he was
still.
talking about though? I listened to it once though. I ain't gonna
He's talking about life, bro. He made a song about being bored. It was just he just talks about life. It's just about like things you experience, love, and, like whatever the fuck.
You
Versus
your top
Jackson
5 of
too.
all
Yeah.
time too?
He's in my top 5.
You gotta
I
have an
think
artist you
so.
love listening to, like you love all
I
their
think
music
so. I
type
think
shit.
so. I'd say
He's solid, bro. He's a solid artist.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
That's a surprising one. Oh, Death Grips to me.
That's the ones with the heads and shit.
Yeah, Robot Mask.
Death Grips for me. Death Grips is like
Yeah,
every-
you say Death Grips.
Death Grips is there. They just
Mariah Carey.
all time. I
Wow.
respect it.
All time.
Niggas all time,
Wow.
nigga. Mariah Carey's a legend. I understand. And she's
Mariah
from her
Carey,
too.
for sure.
I think some of her albums can be considered, but I don't think all of them.
Who's in your top 5? Like you,
They
this,
They get us
any
to
artist, like you got
This is what
artists.
you can answer. No question, no background needed.
The one artist that I have listened to all of her music
It's
and
like-
I have
it's
it all
amazing.
on my phone is Halsey.
Who? Halsey?
Halsey.
Okay.
Who's that?
She's young and
I'm
young
gonna
and
do some
okay.
research. Maybe y'all gonna put me on to something.
I'm just telling you, there's a lot of shit out there. So
There
And
is.
the Gorillas.
Um,
Still.
the Gorillas
That's in
are
your
pretty
top.
great.
These are
I feel
top
like
5
they're-
all time.
My personal top 5.
You said Daft
Oh,
Punk,
Prince.
the Gorillas,
Mariah.
Mariah.
I say Prince
It
for
doesn't
me.
even have to be in
Prince.
order. Doesn't have
Prince.
to be in
No, no
order.
particular order.
Prince is
Prince is
definitely
in your top 5.
Prince
I
is my
respect
top
that.
5. Dude knows 19 different instruments. He
I'd play
has
it.
volumes.
Tyler's up there for sure.
Tyler's there for me.
He elicits
man.
so much emotion for me, like in terms of nostalgia.
Shit.
I'm like, I don't want to necessarily say he's in my top 5, but I'm a huge fan of his, and he knows this. Like Earl Sweatshirt.
Word.
definitely up there for me because it's like I feel like I identify with his character a lot. So
I gotta listen to this shit.
a lot
I
of.
kind of want to say Wayne
Lil Wayne.
because we grew up with him. That's such a weird.
I don't. I'm not. Just. I can't say.
Doug
I
Carter.
can't say that's crazy. I can't say that's crazy because he made so much music for so long.
It's ridiculous.
He's been making music since he's like 11, and he's like 37 years old right now.
Yeah, think.
That's like
I think of my personal,
legendary?
top five, not like
almost 3 decades
not
worth
like
of music.
all-time
that he has.
rappers.
Like,
I
The
think
Carter
I want
album's
to
my
say
favorite.
Wayne.
The Carter album.
All his mixtapes
Yeah.
is just fire. Man.
this
He's
is a
coming up.
lot of shit.
It's just so much
There's
fun.
a lot of shit.
Or M, but no more Wayne. More Wayne.
Definitely more Wayne because
More
I
Wayne.
can identify more with Eminem's music when his earlier shit.
Yeah, but
His later shit, I guess I get it and I understand his message behind it, but it's like it's not
Nah,
good
it's
music.
played out right
It's
now.
not good music right
Yeah, I
now.
think because at every point in my like music listening career, 'cause I feel like I was a little late to that party.
To the Eminem party?
No, I was on time for him. Like middle school, like
Yeah.
man.
Like,
For sure.
Oh,
But like I'm
Eminem
thinking
was-
like in terms of my like lifespan, like enjoying music, I feel like I didn't really like music much as like a kid. But like, once
I was like
once
in like middle school, high school.
middle school,
when I
high
was like,
school.
all right, music's fire.
Yeah, so throughout that entire time, that's when
So prior to middle
that's
school,
when
he wasn't
Wayne was
listening
in his
to
like
anything.
best rapper
Yeah.
alive phase, like
Facts.
middle school. That's when
That was ice cream for
playing.
me.
But so I guess Wayne belongs there for me.
I respect it.
Kanye should be there, but I've like become grown disenchanted with music lately. But
I listened to a couple songs on the Jesus album, or Jesus is God.
yeah, kind of.
Jesus is
Oh,
God.
the
Jesus
other
King.
one.
Jesus is
King.
God. Or Jesus
Jesus
is
King.
King? Alright, yeah. No, Jesus was actually
Jesus was good. I like
ahead of his
Jesus.
time, kind of.
Word.
I feel like,
Still haven't listened to it.
really,
You never listened to it? Jesus?
it was ahead of his
Not the
time,
Jesus
kind
is
of.
King shit.
No, never.
The older one.
I haven't listened to it. Promise you.
Why not?
If he came out with that album in
It just-
2016 instead of like
You
Pablo,
It just
you
felt like-
kind of would
It was
have.
annoying.
It just
to
felt like Kanye was in one of his confused bags
you.
at that point. So I'm like, what he's saying right now around it, I don't know if I need to
It's
be in this
bullshit.
man's world right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if I need to visit.
I get the era where you're talking about, but like
Yeah.
at the same time, like
He seemed very confused and
Jesus
jumbled and
was
frustrated.
pretty
Like,
solid.
He was definitely frustrated.
Okay.
I feel like it was pretty
it's a lot of
solid.
confusion, frustration, and I feel like it wasn't clear to me. So I wasn't really.
I'm more open
wasn't
ended to
a chance
music,
to.
I guess.
Mhm.
So it's like I get it. Like even if it, like I'll give songs chances,
Yeah.
no matter what, because it's like I get it. It's a motif. It's a thing that's going. But
Yeah, If we're talking about like, I'll give some a chance, but I felt like I didn't need to hear that man speak at that point. I went back for Life of Pablo though. I enjoyed Life of Pablo.
Man, y'all wildin'. Y'all missing somebody. I don't know.
I don't know.
Y'all
Really,
fuck
it's in
with
my
Kendrick?
top five. The top five is
Kendrick
hard.
Lamar?
Top 5 all time for me.
All the time, right? I feel
I
like
said-
Kendrick,
I said
for my
I said
personal-
in
Tyler,
terms of
Prince,
bars,
and
I feel like
Earl.
Kendrick has surpassed a lot.
Now
of
that's for
greats.
like if you talking for like the top 5 rappers.
Nah, not just rap. I mean, just
I'm talking about
artists.
music in general.
Music
I listen
in
to
That's
general.
just
Prince
for
is
my
not a
that's just for my
rapper,
lifespan.
so-
Like
Yeah,
music that
yeah.
I listen to and I really enjoyed.
Now I'm
That's
talking
my
music in
personal top 5
general.
artists. Music
Gotcha.
in general, but like if I like made like a top 10 or like rappers that I really enjoyed, Kendrick would be there. He'd probably be featured pretty prominently actually.
Nah, this is why I don't take the train though. Seriously, the one day I finally take the train, look what I see. A baby octopus on a f***ing train at Broadway Junction. What the f*** is going on?
Favorite song.
For sure, he got great music. But,
Really, like, you have powerful music.
Kid Cudi's not in my top 5, but I definitely appreciate Cudi music.
I never dived in it
Take a look at
either.
I get it. This is humming stoner bullshit. It's like, yeah.
he's certainly influential though. Like you could a lot of these rappers and like vocalists now are like Kid Cudi's kids. You know what I mean?
Of course they are. Kid Cudi is a
Certainly.
solid artist. I mean,
Oh.
Kissy Ghost to me, I love Kissy Ghost.
Can't listen
That
to
was-
that album.
You gotta listen to it, man. It was
I
dope. But I mean, you have to have like a rock taste for it too. It's kind of like, it's there.
Meh on the rock. I have some rock taste. Like I'm more of like alternative rock. Kind of.
Ghost Town 2, Part 2 is a dope, like, alternative rock song that I think you'd like. If you like Ty Dolla Signs.
I do like Ty Dolla $ign.
Featuring Ty Dolla $ign. You
Yeah.
can't listen to a Ty Dolla $ign album though.
Sure, if I
Is he still going to jail? Is he still going to jail?
I'm not sure about that.
What?
He's like,
He got in trouble for something.
oh, he got caught with coke in his car.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
Wow,
if I've actually listened to one of his songs.
You hear that song or
Like
not?
an official Ty
Or
Dolla.
not?
Name me
Or
one.
not.
I've heard
That's
that
his
one.
song.
Yeah, it's like
That's his official song.
that's his song. That's like the song that made him famous.
You just
I
made
listen
that
to
up.
like.
And that and Blase Blase.
Oh yeah.
With like
That's-
Future and like
That is
Exactly.
Ray
Ty's problem
Shremmer.
though. He is better on Future than he is on his actual project. That's one of the criticisms he's had his career, but.
I mean, I'm not really
listen
trying to listen to it, like an entire album of him. Like, I feel like I like elements of artists, but I don't like necessarily
That's how I
that
feel about
artist's
Pop.
entire discography.
He has a very strong complementing of his voice and his delivery.
That's how I felt about Pop. Like, you know, I like his style, but I can't listen to a whole album.
Yeah, some artists aren't.
Yeah, no, he's.
50, I was able to listen to that whole album though. That shit was
I couldn't
fire.
either.
Yeah.
Get Rich or
I
Die
couldn't.
Trying.
I couldn't.
What?
No.
Get Rich or Die Trying, not
Nope.
a classic in your eyes?
Nope.
Damn. The
Oh my
Massacre.
God.
I remember I got in trouble. I got in trouble with my mom.
I love 50.
That she went in my book bag and she played that shit, and the Massacre starts out like niggas like some music in the background played and niggas start shooting and shit. Yeah, like I got in trouble. So
That's
it was
funny, bro.
Yeah,
It was
I actually love 50.
I never cared for him. I thought he was overrated always.
Nah.
I'm not really into
Nah,
that.
he's a legend. He sold $5 million in 1 week, bro.
A lot of people do that already
Salesman.
now.
He's
But I
a
guess
salesman.
it's different because
No,
now
right.
they're streaming. Now they're
So,
streaming, so
It's
yeah.
different. That was actually more lucrative back then.
That was beast. That was legendary.
Mhm.
They was the king of New York.
That title is cursed not to that. I'm gonna say that.
I don't know who
The,
the king of New
the
York.
title of King of New York.
He was not the king of New York.
For that moment, for that summer, he was.
He had a
Over
moment,
Jay-Z.
but I don't think he was the king of New York. There was still Nas was still like making albums and shit. They had
No.
Jay-Z
Nas
still
was
making
falling
albums.
off.
I would give you Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
before I give you Nas.
This is
Nas
2003.
came out with an
bro.
album. Nas came out with an album.
This is
That's
after
the thing.
Ether.
I know I can't be what I want to be.
This is older Nas.
There was a whole fucking album that came out with him with the whole thing, and then they had Dipset. That was so thing.
Dipset wasn't there yet.
Dipset was already there. What are you talking about? Dipset was been
Dipset
there.
was like a year, like 2 years later.
Nah, they came out
It
like
wasn't full.
2000, bro. They came out with like fucking Oh Boy and
would you
like years before.
Oh yeah,
Would you
the
be
Twin
saying,
Towers
like-
dropped. Yeah, Jewels.
Yeah.
You're right.
They had that
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Jewels
if
came out with
it's-
an album
If
after
it's
that.
Cameron or 50 as King of New York for that era, I would say 50.
Nah. Cam
wouldn't
had
say that.
the influence too. He had New York.
Cam had a lot of New York influence, but I guess it wasn't. To his argument, I would say like
50 had the better
50
album.
was bigger
Yeah, the classic
international. Cameron was
Yeah.
bigger in New York.
Yeah, yup.
Like when he came out with like
50's big
G.R.
in New
Writer
York
and
too,
all
though.
that
You
other shit.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't even say that, bro. 50's big in New York too.
Are you gonna suck it or not? It was a whole thing with
Word.
fucking.
Classic.
And then he got shot and then he disappeared for a while.
But he's around.
But
Cam
50
still-
versus Cam.
Cam just came
50
out of that.
definitely had the better career.
I'd say
You had the better career, everything. That's a fact.
Overall, yeah, but I mean, like Cam was bigger in
At
New
that
York
moment,
because
was
he
Dipset
was like so
big? The
hard.
G Unit was Dipset.
Yeah, it was.
It
I
was.
disagree.
Dipset
G-Unit
was
wasn't
than
big
G-Unit.
until like Tony Yayo. Yeah, Tony Yayo was.
G-Unit was big too, though. But
They
Dipset,
weren't
they were
really
both
that
big.
big.
They were both.
Dipset was
Nah.
bigger before, and then G-Unit came out after, and then.
Nah.
Well, not They didn't
G-Unit
come out
came out
after. They
2003.
blew up after. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Cause G-Unit did blow up a little bit after Dipset.
Like you're
But they
comparing
were big.
2000 to 2004.
G-Unit was big.
Like that's a
Yeah,
gap.
but at that point, that was like Ja Rule's world.
What?
Ja Rule wasn't.
was
He
destroyed.
was just making shit with like Ashanti and fucking what J-Lo.
Yeah, he was making.
That was
He
it.
had some jello.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
his-
that.
Yeah,
How do you guys feel that
Ashanti wrote.
no, that 50 Cent bought 200
That was
seats.
bullshit. That was some
200.
Instagram shit.
No, it wasn't.
I was thinking
He's a
about that
petty
too.
ass nigga.
But I think
That's
like
so-
it's
that's
stupid
fake.
because he's still giving him money.
Yeah, but
not
that's
even
the
real.
troll.
As
It's
a
like,
perfor- as a
he's a
performer?
It's not.
You go out and
even
see
real.
nothing for like the first couple rows. That is a petty ass nigga right there.
That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life.
50 just gonna laugh about it. He's not even
Literally
gonna
the
say it.
entire time you guys were talking about 50, I was thinking about that.
That shit is like so terrible. It's funny though.
Nigga, for sure.
So would you ever do that?
To someone I didn't like?
I guess if you want to be that petty.
Who got time?
What is your level of petty? What's your level of petty?
I think that's appropriate. I'm sorry. I would do that.
But you're still giving him money.
But it's hilarious though.
And
You got nothing else. You got nothing else. And it's just like you're just there.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
To what? To 1?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right?
It's reverse time. I mean, what is 1 o'clock? Niggas do this every episode.
That's when the train comes. That's what.
Yeah.
Can't reverse that. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's a fact.
I mean, like, Ubers are fucking expensive, bro.
All the way over there, yeah, it's really expensive.
No, I was getting 242nd. It's pretty close to here. It's one of those, like, trash things. Because it's like, alright, I gotta get on the train. I'm at the end of the side. And, like, there's construction and shit.
The last stop.
So I have to, like, walk, like, 10 blocks to go home. But I want to go down the city.
Oh, that is $7.
Like,
That's $7 right now. It's not that bad at all.
They said 7.
fuck $7. I'm a cheap nigga.
God, that is way better than I thought it was.
Yeah, that
$7.
shit's usually like 20 and 30 and shit.
$7.35 right now.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. Get it? You got it? No, we do not support animal cruelty.
Try to get your cat drunk.
I would get a cat high.
Nah, he loves.
I wouldn't let cat like drink alcohol, but I would be like, hey, you wanna?
Nah, they with it. Cause every time I blow smoke, he's not like leaving and shit. He's like this. He's like.
Does he get the munchies?
Nah, he's always hungry.
I mean, like I guess this season into like smoking pot, like I don't get hungry really when I smoke weed and shit.
Right? Cause you just, I mean, your body, we used to this shit now, bro.
Yeah, it's just like
the tolerance is crazy.
It's just like I'm here, I'm just doing shit.
I guarantee you, bro. Like, what was the last time you like have a smoke in like 24 hours?
I think there was a day recently, but it was just like I was just so depressed and fucked up. But then again, I did smoke during the day, so I was just.
I'm gonna try.
I was drinking a lot more than I was smoking.
But try if you can, bro. Like, I'm trying to do like a day don't smoke, like for like 24 hours type shit, and then roll up an L after that, bro. That shit gonna hit you. Fuck out of you, bro. It's just crazy.
I was trying to do that with.
She gave me the munchies.
With drinking and shit, it's like a weird thing.
With drinking?
Yeah, it's like I drink pretty much every day. So,
Word?
yeah, so I work in a bar and it's like, I'm off, so it's like when I'm off, I want to have a drink, so it's like,
right.
That
makes
sense.
Cycle.
Yeah,
it's right there, like nigga, like you clocking out, get a bid, nigga, right there.
Yeah, like why the fuck not? And it's free, and it's free. It's free. I have to pay nothing for this. Like, oh, I can pick whatever the fuck I want to for free.
Right.
Let me get this, and then.
And you just walk out with it, you don't even have to drink it there.
No, I drink it there and I just chill. I read like Facebook comments and then I meet up with some of my friends that just come into the bar that are already there.
Yeah, that's lit.
Mad people just like to socialize. I've gotten fucking
people you met
free
there
shrooms as tips from people that I wasn't even serving.
That's lit.
And it's like, all right, you're giving me Philosopher's Stones, bro? I fuck with that. That's awesome. And then I just
who those like a random like.
I mean, it's a nigga I know, but
it's
like.
one now.
Huh?
It's one now.
Okay.
Yeah,
$7.
$7.
Fuck, $7.
I mean, prices be going up and down and shit.
Yeah, it depends. We check Uber and Lyft, like compare.
Perhaps. I mean, how long you guys here?
Go to Jesse.
Nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter. Other shit charging, let me see.
If you have it.
Yeah. It should look like this one gonna die, but it's still good.
If you have some time.
What?
Then I'll do early. But I'll have the cash app you.
Okay.
Well, you was talking about the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stones.
So they just came.
Oh,
like,
they're very rare mushrooms.
You was like, you the chosen one. I'm just like, you the chosen one, K-Ross, yeah.
We talked about shit. We were like both going through like I guess like emotional stress and shit. He was like breaking up with his girlfriend that he was with for like 17 years. So they're like virtually married at that point. And we like vented and shit. We talked about life and he like fucked my energy. So we ended up talking about mushrooms one day, and then it was cool. And then one day I'm working and my boss is talking to me kind of, and then he's like, "Oh, so we were talking about mushrooms the other day." And I'm like, "All right, that's cool. Yeah, I remember that conversation." And then he's like, "Hey, I got this for you."
Wow.
And he's like, "It's a philosopher's stone." I'm like,
Philosopher's stone.
I fucking had this before. I get it. This shit is great. And it's like a really rare mushroom that only grows really in like Florida. Yeah, he's like from Florida and whatnot. And they're really fucking strong mushrooms. And like they taste, they're disgusting. They're like nastier than regular mushrooms.
Word.
They're really
They look like it, like just like the regular ones.
No, they look like little like pebbles almost. Like you wouldn't even think like they're mushrooms. Like what the fuck is this? Like are you kidding me? Like what is this? Like this is not what I asked for. Like trust me, it's definitely it's the taste is zesty. It's disgusting. It's like it has like this like our orange juice is acidic. Yeah. It's kind of like on that level of just like, why does this taste like this? This is not.
That's not what you bargained for.
This is not what I bargained for, but it definitely like, it's.
It's like what happens though, like after 30 minutes, hour, like it just marinated in it or pow, like.
I mean, it's like regular mushrooms, where it just like it kicks in when it kicks in. I would say like maybe like 35 minutes in, I was like, what the fuck, like. Not like what the fuck, but I was like, I'm starting to trip right now. All right, yeah, because I was at my baby mom's house.
Like more than usual, or like saying like, all right, I know how this feels. Or like, nah, this is a new feeling right here.
All right, it depends on the mushrooms you eat. When you eat mushrooms, it depends on the weight. So I measured it before because I was just interested to know, because I was not gonna stay at my house. I was going to my baby mom's crib to crash. Just because I wanted to wake up early to see my daughter. And then, what the fuck? I weighed it because I have a micro scale, and it was like 1.5 grams. So like, usually when you're eating mushrooms, it like, people try to tell you to eat the eighth, but you should only have that when you first start.
Yeah.
After that, just have it in doses throughout the night. Like I'll eat like 5 grams through a night, or maybe 6. It depends on like what I'm doing. I'll drink with it too, so I'm like kind of going with it.
I go with sticks. So I'll just take like 2 sticks and then just eat that.
Philosopher's stones are different, so you have to weigh it because it's depending on the weight. Wow. It's not about like how much you're eating. It's about how much it weighs. So like having that 1.5 grams with that, and then having a whole separate bag of other shit. I had that all at once. I'm drinking wine. I'm going to a bar to get free beer. Like shrooms is like drinking too, so it's like you're kind of like, what the fuck, like, all right, I'm in a different space. I'm like kind of like here and there, like I kind of stand up,
you can
sit
control
down.
what's going on, but
yeah,
let me just chill.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. And I've had like radical nights where it's just like a lot of shit.
Always out doing some shit.
There's a lot of shit, just like good nights though. They were good nights.
You feel like you learned some shit from that shit? Like,
I feel like I've gained and lost a lot of things from those nights. So it's like, I appreciate the times, but it's like a lot of, I don't know. There's a lot of times I walked away from things and it was like, fuck, like, I'm sad right now. Like, I'm really sad right now. And there was like times where I was like,
wait, that made you realize that?
no, I know I'm generally a depressed person.